Look, I knows for a fact they was lying when they wrote the words to that song. Santa just can't be a bayman. He must have been born of a lot. There's no way in the world to convince me that funny old man was born here, runs around with his bag on his shoulder, and he only comes back once a year. Now, why would a man from the island be hanging around the North Pole? He's not even getting UI stamps. He'd be better off home on the dole. So, boy, don't believe what they tells you. Santa's not a bayman, my son. Santa is just like the rest of the crowd. He only wishes that he could be one. 'Cause he's a Mainlander, son. I can prove it. And to argue with me is no use. Everyone knows if he was a bayman, he'd be riding around on a moose. And 'tis all lies they tells about wool socks that Santa Claus wears on his feet. Aunt Martha couldn't have knit them, my son, 'cause Ellis had eaten her sheep. Now, I knows that you seen and kissed Mommy, and she didn't even bother to flinch. But I'll tell you, my son, about your mother. She'll kiss anyone in a pinch. And maybe he comes from Toronto. And finally the story got told. He just went out for a short drive, and they ended up on the North Pole. Or he could have got there from Ottawa. They got all kinds of funny old elves, but they wouldn't give presents to strangers. They'd keep everyone for themselves. But we all know that he's a Mainlander. He could be a Quebecer for sure, 'cause who else would climb down the chimney instead of just using the door? So go on to bed like you used to, and leave out the cod's ids and cake. Though Santa might not be a bayman, even Mainlanders knows which to take. And if the cod's ids is gone in the morning, we'll know we can tell them apart. And though he might not be a bayman, we'll know that he's almost as smart. So, boy, don't believe what they tells you. Santa's not a bayman, my son, but Santa will visit us first every year. Where else could he have this much fun?